Hello, 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 and thank you for tapping in with Sia. I'm on my way to work out with my cousin. I'm so excited because last year I was 420 pounds in, I want to say April, around end of March, beginning of May, April. I took my daughter and my husband to Hawaii for their birthday, and I needed a seatbelt extension. So today I am 295 pounds today. So woohoo! And so I got there by just higher frequency living, and that's how I can explain it to you. And higher frequency living is thinking, doing, and being better. Okay, better and better every day, understanding that sometime I'm gonna be here and sometime I'm gonna be here and sometime I'm gonna be right here in the middle. Higher frequency living is understanding the cycle of wellness, the cycle of healing, the cycle of happiness, and just improving the quality of your life and the purpose, waking up with a purpose. All right. So, today I want to talk about the frequencies of clothing, what you wear, right? And so I'm learning about clothing, and I'm learning about fabrics. Learning how to sew was really great for me because I always wanted to learn how to sew. But I'm just now realizing that clothing has frequencies too. So just like the food we eat, the things we listen to, the things we watch on television, again, do your research, all have different frequencies and vibrations. Like people, clothing have the same thing. Or you may see across certain cultures, they only wear certain fabrics, and this could be why. All right. Uh, Mixing fabrics could actually be a bad thing. Example, let me pull this up right quick because I want to make sure I give you guys accurate information. All right. So, the healing frequency of fabric, okay? So, linen has 5,000, wool has 5,000. But guess what happens when you mix the two? It cancels each other out and is zero, okay? Um, Organic cotton is 100, cotton is 70, silk 15, polyester 15, and rayon 15. So if we see people buying cheap clothing and they have a certain behavior, does it make sense why they have that certain behavior or certain thinking? If they're wearing a certain fabric that has low frequency, they listening to low frequency music, they're eating foods that have no nutritional value, lower frequency, and then what do you get? What does all that equal to? So how would we know this? How would we know this? Where do we get this information from? Well, believe it or not, I should have known, right? Because I grew up Christian in a Christian home where in the Bible it tells you don't mix fabrics. It says it there. But sometimes we don't pay attention to those scriptures because they may not stand out as much or tell the story as much as the others. But when you really look at those little things, it can help you a lot. All right. So let me move down to um energy in crystals and things like that and the stones. Okay. The red stones vibrate at 432 hertz. The orange stones vibrate at 480. The blues at 672, and the indigo color 720. Uh, okay, so that's just to name a few. Again, you could do your own research. So don't get upset when your family, friends, colleagues, and stuff, and people we look up to don't understand. But as they see your transformation, they will begin to understand. A lot of people ask me questions because they see my transformation. Again, I told you guys, I shared with you guys, I was in a really bad space for about 2 years during this transformation because a lot of the things that I'm going through, I didn't have the people around me that can help me with what I was dealing with. So I really had to dig in and reach out for the resources on my own. And this is again why I'm so thankful for my husband, because he shared with me that everything I need is already inside of me. So I just have to reflect on those things. And once I did, all the answers that I need have just start coming to me and coming to me and coming to me, right? So I want you guys to know that a lot of times we don't understand things and it could be perceived as something negative or ghetto, right? Like my mom always wore a whole bunch of gold rings and gold jewelry, and even if she wasn't wearing it, oh, it's around. But guess what? A gold has 316 hertz vibration. So this is why naturally we love gold, because it does something to us. Watching the cartoon Buzz Lightyear, I'm like, babe, did you see what they put in that rocket? They're using crystals. If you check out certain movies, subliminal messages, right? We can see that they're using these things right in front of our face. So, what is the power of gold? And I shared with my mom before too, and some colleagues of mine when those cash for gold places kept popping up. I'm like, why do they want to give us cash for our gold all of a sudden? But at first, why you wearing all those gold chains? That's ghetto, making fun. But like I'm gonna get you sucker, that movie, they were making fun of all the gold chains. But gold has a certain frequency, and that's what we need. Okay, so sometimes we do things unknowingly because it comes natural to us. So don't get away from those natural things that our ancestors gave and shared, because a lot of things we couldn't speak about because we would get in trouble for. We'd get our tongue cut off, we'd get beat, and all those things. So some information we just couldn't share. We had to be creative and do things in riddles and things like that, pass things down, and we just don't know why, but we did them anyway. So again, we come from an age where knowledge is at our fingertips. So stop getting away from things that are natural for us, like wearing all those rings, wearing jewelry, wearing stones. Even copper is really good for your bones and joints and aches and pains and things like that. Copper helps things grow. You see people using copper in their gardens for their plants and things like that because it sends off a certain energy and vibration. So, again, don't take my word for it. Do your own research, okay? All right. So don't lose your morals and values trying to fit in or minimizing your culture or traditions and things that was passed down because you're worried about other people or trying to make them feel comfortable. I enjoy my hair because my hair is my natural hair, and it just makes me feel so good, and I can absorb the energy that I need to absorb better without having those extensions on my hair. Okay? So, again, Thank you for tapping in with Sia. I hope this information was able to leave a positive footprint in your life. And I hope that today you will start living higher frequency living. Higher frequency living is being better and doing better every day. Being mindful of the little things. If you can help what you put into your ears, what you watch, what you say, what you speak over yourself, the clothing you wear, and things like that. Okay? So don't forget to like, comment, and share, and subscribe.